Hey, what's up, guys? Carter here. GraymanKnives.com. These guys are awesome. Man, they are just top notch. Got this back today. For those that remember, the one I originally had a little bit of up and down slip. And what I mean by slip is when you would put negative force on the blade this way, the lock bar would slightly move out of place. It wasn't extreme, but it was there. So I contacted Sue at Grayman Knives and just told her about the problem. You know, honestly, I wasn't even really expecting them to respond in the way they did. You know, I just thought maybe they'd have some tips on bending the lock bar in or something like that. But at the very least, I just wanted them to be aware of it, just in case it was something indicative of, I don't know, a change in manufacturing or something. You know, just let them know what's going on. I wasn't really expecting much to happen, but Sue was really cool and basically said, send it in ASAP. I'm sorry, that shouldn't have made it out. Your sawtooth should lock up rock solid, just like my other one does. This is the third sawtooth that I've owned. I've got two of them left. I sold my first one. But yeah, she said, should lock up rock solid. So I sent it in, and she asked me for my t-shirt size, which is right here. She threw in a free badass t-shirt, as you can see here. GraymanKnives.com. I will wear this proudly. Very cool. I like their shirts. They got some cool designs. It's got kind of this, you know, I mean, it's got kind of the cool skull with the various knives, the different models. I believe they're all fixed blades coming off the side here, but kind of this cool surf shop kind of color scheme from back in the 90s, which, you know, I'm a 90s kid, so I think that's cool. But yeah, got the new knife in, and this is a completely different knife. I know that because the one I had originally had, you know, some specific kind of patterning on the front scale that I see is not there anymore. So yeah, they sent me a whole new knife, and it is rock solid, bank vault rock solid in every which way, every direction, you know, just like all the others, perfectly centered, smooth on that bearing. Some other people have noted that some of their older sawtooths, because they run on a bushing system, kind of like a Sabenza, which makes it for a very smooth operating knife. You know, you can flick these open. This one isn't broken in yet. I just got it. But one of the problems was however you want to look at it, the bushing was a little too slim, or the washers were not quite thick enough, but you'd get a little bit of side-to-side play on some of the older sawtooths, and it was very, very minor, and it was just due to those pieces not perfectly, because if you're going to do a bushing and not have any play at all, it has got to be microscopically perfect in the widths of all the components, or else you'll get a little bit of play. So some people would take the bushing and run it on some sandpaper for a second to kind of shrink it down a little bit to get rid of it. Never really bothered me. But anyways, the point of that long drawn-out story is that they appear to have changed something, because there is not the slightest bit of wiggle whatsoever on this one or the last one I got, and other people are reporting the same thing. So Grayman Knives have officially taken over as my #1 super overbuilt tank beefy knife company out there. Just because of how great their product is, how great their prices are, and how awesome they are as individuals. You know, the only thing I wish that they would offer would be a mid-sized folder. This sucker is massive, and it's heavy, and it's huge. And then they have the Dua, which I haven't held one yet, but I'm thinking it would be too small for me. It's got they got 3-inch blade. I don't know. I'm gonna have to give one a try, but with the way they design their knives, how they have this choil kind of set back, the Dua's the same way. Even though this is a massive folder, if I put my hand in the choil, I mean, I've got some room, but not a ton. You know, whereas if the choil is up further, you could see how much extra room I'd have. So I'm kind of worried the Duo would be too small for me and I wouldn't be able to put all my fingers on it, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I got to give one a try. So I'm on the lookout for one of those, probably when the next run comes out at the end of the summer. But if you're looking for a huge overbuilt folder or a cool badass fixed blade, check out Grayman Knives. They're good people. They're the good guys. Okay, I am out of here. You guys take it easy. Later.